Yes, Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury. Ring of Fire. It's going down, baby. It's going down tomorrow night. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. All the belts on the line, undisputed. Who's gonna win? I don't know, man. This fight is a very close fight. It's 50-50. People's minds keep changing, like, on the fly. You know what I mean? People's minds are changing. 1 minute people saying Usyk, others are saying Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King. It's been an eventful week. John Fury had butted one of Usyk's team members, didn't he? The little kid. I don't know his name. I think he's 15. Some people say he's 26. Some people say he's 15. I think he's a kid, isn't he? Had butted him. I didn't think John Fury would do that because, like, he's all. I don't take him serious. You know what I mean? It's weird. I don't take him serious. I think he's just like bravado, in there, like a Ric Flair type, isn't he? Like, if you watch wrestling, Ric Flair, isn't it? I thought that's what he's like. I didn't think he'd hit anyone. I think even Eddie Hearn said, like, if he's like with Tyson Fury's dad, he's just, he doesn't take him serious. They disagree on stuff, but like he wouldn't expect him to headbutt someone. So obviously the tensions are running high. Like he must think that this fight, obviously a big fight, isn't it? But he must, feel like Usyk really has a chance of beating his son. Do you know what I mean? Because it's getting feisty out there. People saying Tyson Fury's acting different and all that, but Fury's Fury. We know Fury's a master of mind games. Like when he fought Dylan White, he didn't really. He was quiet, wasn't it? He was respectful to Dylan White, became his friend, and then when he got in the ring, he knocked him out, didn't he? Gave him a push as well. So that don't mean shit, man. Pre-fight, Usyk, he's always cool, calm, collected. He's a funny guy as well. But he seems like he's serious business. You got two different characters. Well, they're similar, but at the same time, like their fighting styles are probably different. Innit? Like, no, I mean the personality. I don't know, similar personalities. It's weird. Fury can be. He's unpredictable, isn't it? Fury's very unpredictable, whereas Usyk's more. Like a cool, calm, and collected, but he's a funny guy. He can be light-hearted and all that. You know what I mean? He can't be like high, he can't be like and all that. But it says fire versus ice, isn't it? Fury's more emotional, basically. His mood change. Don't the people say it's bipolar and stuff? So I don't know, but yeah, man, this is a great fight, man. I don't know who's gonna win, man. Let's see, for Fury to win, he's probably gonna fight him long, hasn't he? Keep him at distance. Just he's got a good jab. Use that jab, like how he beat Klitschko. A lot of feints, fight distance, jabbing. Usyk gets close, hold him. Do you know what I mean? Use your size. And obviously number two, probably go to the body. We've seen Usyk get hurt by Daniel Dubois. Obviously, people say it was borderline or it's low blow, whatever. But he's body shots. He doesn't like him, does he? I think he got hurt by Bertabiev in the amateurs with a body shot. So that's the line we're going. People saying that his body, Usyk's weak to the body. So every boxer's body shots hurt all boxers. So Fury needs to go to the body. I think he knows that. And he's the bigger man in there. At the end of the day, he's a bigger man. And they all say a good big man beats a small, skilled little man. Whatever the saying is, isn't it? But in this, like, people like compare both of them. Usyk's, they'd say, is slightly more skilled, isn't it? Because if you look at his record, I mean, the guy is, what's it called? He's meant, he's done it the right way, hasn't he? He's fought in amateurs, won the European Championships in amateurs. He won the Worlds in amateurs, and then he won the Olympics in amateurs. He went to the World Super Series. He had 5 fights in heavyweights against big guys. I think for George Joyce there, bigger guys than him, and he beat him. So he's commander. He's done everything's been as a preparation to get him to this moment. He went to cruiserweight, undisputed cruiserweight, beat everybody in the World Super Series, didn't duck anybody, beat everyone, and then he moved to heavyweight, and that's where everyone thought that those heavyweights would be too big. That like super heavyweights like Joshua, Fury. These guys, George Joyce, he's beaten before, but like people thought the big heavyweights will be a problem for him. Because I thought Joshua would be too big, too strong. Do you know what I mean? I thought he'd time me with that right hand, like he did Charles Martin. But obviously, Charles Martin is not Alexander Usyk, is he? So yeah. But yeah, that was my thinking. Like I was thinking this fight, Joshua Fury. I mean Usyk. I think Joshua's gonna win. Do you know what I mean? He's too big, too powerful, too strong, explosive. Plus, he was an Olympic champion as well, so he can box as well. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I thought. But that never happened because Usyk it was just too good, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? He outboxed Joshua, and in the rematch, same thing. He outboxed Joshua a bit more aggressive, fought better, but he managed to beat him. Do you know what I mean? He beat he beat Derek Chisora. People said Tyson Fury beat him better, but Fury's been in there with him more times, hasn't he? So go figure, innit? But yeah, but in that Chisora fight, people said he struggled. Obviously, Chisora put it on him, didn't it? Chisora really put it on him, used his weight against him and all that. So like I said, Fury, like I said, he's the bigger man. In the inside, he's got to fight dirty, isn't it? Like he did against Cunningham. Do you know what I mean? He got dropped, he was getting outboxed, and he just changed fights. And Fury can do that. He can change fights. He can change styles mid-fight. If he's losing, if he's losing this fight getting outboxed, he's gonna be more aggressive. He's gonna start being aggressive because he's willing, to take a shot, and is willing. I think unlike Joshua, is more willing to take a shot. Usyk's he's not obviously he's moved up to heavyweight. He's not really a big puncher, is he? But he's an accurate puncher, and he punches hard enough for you to respect him. Do you know what I mean? To make you like hesitant, basically. So he punches hard enough for that, innit? And he's more of an like combination puncher. So he's not gonna take you down with one shot, is he? It's more combinations, and it's more you being tired. He'll stop you if you're tired and you're taking shots. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so that's Fury's way of winning. Probably he's gonna try to fight long because he's a bigger man, longer arms. Keep Usyk more distance. I don't know if he can do that for 12 rounds. Though. Can he do that for 12 rounds? Like I said, go to the body, and I think this be unpredictable, feinting, everything. When inside, hold him. Just don't let Usyk settle in there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and then okay, Usyk, how is he gonna win? Usyk gonna have to, because he knows Fury's going to his body. I think Usyk should go for Fury's body as well. Try to land that straight left to the body, and go after Fury's body. Try to slow him down as well. Do you know what I mean? Obviously he's gonna look to close distance, but at the same time, he's nowhere where he fights. He's on you. Do you know what I mean? He's close by. Sometimes he's not even punching, but you can feel him. You can feel his presence, and that's what he's gonna try to do. Try to get the bigger man Fury to work more, to feel his presence, and to let him lead, and then he's probably gonna counter. Do you know what I mean? He'll sometimes he'll lead with his jab and let Fury come back with a counter and counter himself, and do you know what I mean? Because he's a faster man, obviously quicker hands. But the body for him, he should go to the body as well for Fury, because Fury's chin is good. Wilder put him down, he got back up in there. So Fury's chin is really good. And Garner put him down, obviously he got back up in there. I know his guy's not a boxer, but he's known as a big punch in MMA and all that. But Fury can take a punch, and he's got good, with powers of recovery. So Usyk, he's gonna have to take his time in there. He's gonna try and break him down from the off. He's gonna have to try and get Fury, moving at a pace that he doesn't want to fight in. Do you know what I mean? Basically from the off. Do you know what I mean? Because Usyk could easily lose the first few rounds. Do you know what I mean? Trying to figure out Fury, because it's a different style. Because Fury can switch southpaw and everything, so it's gonna be very, very, very difficult for him. But like I said, I think he needs to go to the body. Obviously, he's gonna pressure Fury. His jab is gonna be key. Obviously, those fights, he's got a good jab. So he's going to have to take Fury's jab away, because Fury's got a good jab. So it's going to be a battle of the jabs as well. Take Fury's jab away, innit? You know what I mean? Obviously, angles, duck under Tyson, spin off angles, um, and don't get in clinches. Don't try your best to get out of them. Not to be involved too much on the inside. You know what I mean? With Fury holding him and all that, he's going to try to do that. But I'm guessing he's prepared for that. I'm guessing he's probably bought a lot of big guys who were able to lean on him, who were able to wrestle and shit like that. Usyk is always prepared, so he seems like a guy who's very prepared. I think he'll be prepared for that, so that's what makes it an intriguing fight. You know what I mean? What else is there? I think that's about it, isn't it? Both guys have a chance of winning the fight. You know what I mean? But it's just intriguing how Usyk's gonna get past Fury, because Fury, like I said, Fury is a big guy, and if he wants to plant the back foot, he can. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see. Because like I said, Usyk he's a pressure fighter. I mean, he can fight on the back foot, but he's more or less he likes to pressure you, doesn't he? He likes to pressure you and counter you. So when you throw, he'll make you miss, make you pay. You know what I mean? Constantly. So he's on you. He's close, but he's close to you. He's close to you. He's close to you. Sometimes just out of distance. You know what I mean? But you can feel him, and he's making you think, and then he tires you out. You know what I mean? And that's how he wins, doesn't it? And obviously, yeah. So both, like I said, both guys have got good mentalities. Like I said, Fury's got a lot of heart. He gets back up and he can see, Usyk's. There's been Joshua got caught with some good shots, and he took him. But obviously, he can take a shot, but with him being a small man, he should try not to. Obviously, he's try not to let Fury land the big shots. Do you know what I mean? On him. Do you know what I mean? Like Fury might land one big shot, but normally, like Usyk said, it's very hard to hit with multiple big shots. You know what I mean? Because obviously he's got a good head movement. He's constantly on the move. Also his footwork. So it's going to be really interesting. It really is an interesting fight. Like logically, a lot of people probably say Usyk. Do you know what I mean? But like with your heart, he's Fury, man. Because like I said, he can come in there and he's unpredictable, isn't he? He can try maul Usyk. He can try box him on the back foot. You know what I mean? He can confuse. So Fury's got that high. He's got that. He's the big man in there. He could easily just come in and try maul Usyk and win the fight. So it's a 50-50 fight. I don't really know who to pick in this fight. I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't really know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who are you picking to win, Usyk or Tyson Fury? Because I don't really know who to go for. Do you know what I mean? My heart instincts say Tyson Fury. My head says Usyk. It will be too good for him. But like I said, because last time I thought Joshua would be too big, too strong for Usyk, and I was wrong. So every time I go against Usyk, I've been wrong. But Tyson Fury, like I said, he's just a hard guy to beat, isn't he? He's a hard guy to put down. So I don't know. Fuck knows who's gonna win, but what do you guys think?